Okay, how's it going, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at ticker symbol WISH. That's Wish. Okay, I'm sure we've all bought in something on Wish just to find out you get it 3 months later. So, Wish finally has a stock. Okay, as you can see, it hit all-time highs of 32.85, and right here, I stood away from it the whole time. I mean, it ran up and it was selling off, and I noticed to me it was making a bear flag. Okay. So I actually originally just have been staying away from this because I have a bear flag right here, taking it all the way down to -9. Okay. So I'm thinking that this one may get close to zero. Um, I do have I'll go to the daily chart. So real quick, basically from my support level right here, okay, at 463. Um, if you start buying some shares here and hold, let's say till Wish gets to all-time highs. Now who knows when that can happen again? They may never go that high. They may fall down to $1, and from $1 they may, reach $11 in 10 years from now and be stuck at $11. But just some technical analysis, from here, if it does ever get to all-time highs, that's over 600% on returns on shares. Right now, there's a lot of Chinese FUD going on, so a lot of people aren't messing with the Chinese stocks. A lot of people are selling them, and Wish is one of those stocks being affected by that. So if you're bullish on Wish long term, now is the time to start buying shares. Okay, now is the time to start securing some long positions. Okay, because when there's blood in the streets, that's when the sharks need to eat. Okay, and we're all sharks. I want all of us to be predators. Okay, in the stock market, we're not going to be prey. We're not going to fall for these bull traps, these bear traps, all of these things. Okay, so with that being said, the stock cannot go to -9. So I'm just trying to wait as long as possible for it to show some signs of life, and then I'll enter into some shares. We'll go into the daily zone. I'm sorry, the daily chart. Okay, we'll ignore this for now. So, yeah, my bearish price target on Wish is like in the negative. So I just want to see how low it can get. Okay, we'll go more recently. We do have a very nice juicy gap from 7.9, so about $8, up to $9. Okay, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when the stock is only $5 right now, that's if it goes up to $9, that's almost 100% gain. That's 80% right there, stock gain if you can start snagging some shares around here or around $5. But okay, so we have a daily gap up here to fill. I told you guys this is if you do like Wish and you want to invest long term, I think this is your buy zone to start accumulating in. And if we get down here $2 or below, you can get a thousand shares for $2,000, for instance. So imagine if you buy 1,000 shares for $2,000, and then you own 1,000 shares when Wish is trading at $9. Now you got $9,000. Okay. Or for instance, if you hold it to all-time highs and it's at 32 again, now you have $32,000. So it's a way to look at it. We're currently in a bearish daily channel. Okay. So I'm looking for a breakout. I think we're going to see this breakout soon. It's pretty tight. This is a pretty tight channel. And it actually has been respecting it pretty well. I'm pretty surprised. So came down here, bounced. If you notice, we also happened to bounce at one of my key support levels. Okay. We bounced there, came back up. All right. And we could be bouncing back down again, or we could go up. Like I said, I'm waiting for a break personally. I hope that we do break below here and just get lower and lower, because then I will start adding some shares, definitely. But with that being said, this is the daily chart. Okay, so overall momentum is bearish. Okay, everyone can see that now. It's clear. We looked on the weekly chart, looked on the daily chart. The stock is in a downtrend. Okay, what I think. Okay, and I'll pull this back up. Let me try to see if I can do it a little bit better. All right, so we had some bullish divergence going on. Okay, guys, where is it? From right here, this would be our low. Okay, and if you look on the RSI, that's our lowest low. Um, and then we jump over here to the next spot. The stock price made a lower low. So this is a low, lower low, and this is a low, and this is a higher low. That was some bullish divergence. Okay, that was a daily chart bullish divergence. And as you can see, over the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, days, we had bullish activity for the most part. Okay. 2 days of a pullback, 6 days of green. Okay. So out of 8 days, or after this bullish divergence, the next 8 days were green. Okay. If you notice, the RSI is going to respect this trend line right now, or it has been respecting this trend line right now. When we bounced on it again, okay, look, we had a small pop, 2 days of green activity. So for me, I think on a long swing, on a long-term swing wise, I'm going to be paying attention once we enter this balance zone here. So if the stock pulls back and we bounce here, that could be a double bottom, or if we bounce here off of here, and the RSI is bouncing off of this trend line, I would say that I would be confident in doing some call option swings. Some contracts with like a month out at least, to swing a couple days just to see if we're going to bounce here, because we have been tending to bounce there. The stock is respecting this bearish channel, and the stock has been respecting this bullish divergence on the RSI. So if we get closer towards this bullish divergence, then look for that to start to happen. We bounce here, that would be a nice swing trade. Okay. We'll go down to the 1 hour chart. Okay. And I want to see if you guys see what I see. It's right here. Okay. Right there, what we have is a bull flag. So I have a bull flag charted up for you guys. Okay. Basically, here, let me change this to purple so it's a different color, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So we're okay. So purple trend line. Okay, that's what we'll start with. We are bearish channel. Okay. This white trend line right here is the middle of this bearish channel. Okay. Hopefully it's not too confusing. It does look a little complicated, but it is pretty simple once you actually take a look at it. Okay. So bearish channel, middle of bearish channel. Okay. Stock was trading below the middle of this bearish channel. It's trading above it, started to trade above it, and we're falling below right now, currently using it as resistance. We have our 50-day simple moving average, kind of acting as support. We'll see if we can get above here right now. 100-day simple moving average is resistance for now, and 200-day simple moving average is resistance for now as well. Okay. So again, here we can see we had some bullish divergence. The stock made a low and then made a lower low. Okay. And the RSI made a low, higher low, higher low. So the stock has been making lower lows, and the RSI has been making higher lows. This is what's known as bullish divergence. If you notice right here, okay, when the bullish divergence happened, and what do you know, 1 green day, 2 green days. Okay. And we can see actually how much percentage wise that was. We'll just put this right here real quick. So that was a 16% run in 2 days. So if you were able to get in on that, those call options were very good. Okay. This is why a lot of my videos are on bullish divergence. I try to show you guys bullish divergence or bearish divergence. It's really something helpful and useful. So as you can see right here, we are in the bounce zone on my RSI. Okay. We have come back down and we are about to touch this bullish divergence trend line. So you can look for some entries. I think that Monday I possibly will be day trading Wish. Looks super good to me. We have this bull flag pattern right here. If we duplicate this drawing and throw it over here, as you can see, it takes us all the way up to our bullish price target. Okay. So what I would look for is for it to respect this, okay, and not to fall below. If we fall way below this, obviously we're, it's selling off. Now this is the 1 hour chart, so it's a short time frame. So this is supposed to affect the stock within hours, basically. Okay. So it might give you a 1 hour pop, and you might have 1 hour of bullish activity, and it may run up real big. Let's say something like this. Okay, boom, we have one nice green hour, and then we could just fall. Okay, or we may run up for the next 2 days due to this bullish divergence. As you can see, so, this was an indicator of bullish activity, and then we had 2 days of bullish activity. All right. So as far as a bull flag works, what you need is the candlesticks to start to open and close above your top trend line. Okay. So I got a trend line here. Basically, I'm going to be looking for the stock to start opening and closing above it. All right. Once it does that, then that would be confirmation of a bull flag, and you can see it go up, and it may just go up in a straight line. something like this over the next 2 days. It may just go like this, okay? Or what you can see is we could see a quick breakout and then a retest of this trend line. It may break out of the trend line, come back down and touch it, okay? So it could break out, touch it, and then go off again, all right? Or we could just open and close above it and then it goes. So I'd say pay attention to the 1 hour chart, draw this up, okay? Draw your breakout. So once we get here, past my breakout zone, all right, we're going to be in bullish territory. So everything up here is going to be bullish. This could be your first bullish price target, or this could be your bullish price target. You could have 2 bullish price targets. You could draw a resistance level in between both of these, and you could have 1, 2, 3 bullish price targets, wherever you want to take profits at, okay? So basically what I have is our base support of the bull flag. So as long as we stay above this line right here, our bull flag will stay valid. And we just need to, go up from there. Below here, we could head to my bearish price target of 451. But before we get to 451, we will see some support at 472. Okay. So if we do start to trade below here, I'd be cautious on entering some puts. I think most likely it will consolidate or it may drop and pop. And if we start to trade above here, I would look at some call options for sure, because I think that we could run up to 5.8, or we may run up, look, and it may retest. That would be a re-entry. Okay, so if let's say you bought 5 contracts right here, you saw it opening and closing, and then the next candlesticks started to, instead of keep going up, they started to come back down and they retest this trend line. As long as it retests this trend line and doesn't go below, you could re-enter there and look for some more bullish activity. Okay. So, I really like the setup it has right now. I think that this is an easy setup and an easy bull flag to look at, chart at, and start, practicing trading some bull flags. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to trade Wish? Do you want to get some long-term shares? What are your plans with it? Do you like the company? Is all this Chinese FUD scaring you guys? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye.